Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Ash. Today I will be sharing a delicious recipe for fat tap. I also have a recipe on the channel here already for fat tap, but this fat tap recipe is with a twist, and this recipe was posted on a food group that I'm part of, and the owner of the food group posted this recipe, and when I saw she posted it, I was very intrigued by it. Thank you, Sapphira, for your recipe, love. It's such a delightful recipe and I couldn't wait to try it. You're a genius with this recipe, the twist that you did to it. I appreciate it, and credit go to you for this delicious recipe. And look at this fat tap, guys. Look at it. You have that layer of the cornmeal, but you have that fat on top more than the cornmeal, and this is what you want in fat tap. So if you're new to my channel, I welcome you and I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button. To all my subscribers, sending you my love, gratitude, and thanks. So let's get into this delicious recipe. It's a fat tap treat today for you guys in the kitchen. To start off, we're gonna go in with our coconut milk. Nice fat and creamy coconut milk. Shake it out, and this is the brand I'm using, in case anyone wants to know. You can use any brand, but I like this brand, you know, it does the job. And I'm gonna go in with our evaporated milk. That's right. In goes our cinnamon. I'm gonna use some almond essence here. Vanilla. And do bear in mind, everything I'm using will be listed in the description box below for your convenience. I'm gonna go in with sugar, and you can, you know, add sugar here to your taste and liking. I'm gonna give that a good whisk, combine everything in well. In goes our nutmeg. And I wanna say special thank you to Sapphira Rohit for this recipe. You're an amazing cook, and this is a genius recipe, love. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. I'm quite excited about this. You know, as you all know, I already have a fat tap recipe here on the channel, but when she posted this recipe, I was very intrigued by it and I couldn't wait to try it. Thank you so much, Sapphira, for this recipe. It's greatly appreciated, and your talents for cooking is truly appreciated by everyone that loves food. So you know, everything is well incorporated. You want to make sure here it have enough sugar for you. You can go ahead and taste it. If you want to add more sugar, feel free to add more here. Here I have my custard powder. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of water here, you know, to dissolve it a little bit or make a slurry. And you want to mix it in well, stir it up. If you throw it in the mixture like this, it's gonna be lumpy or, you know, clumpy and hard to work with. I do hope you guys try this recipe and enjoy it. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. You know, show us some love here. Mix it in. I'm trying to get everything. There we go. You want to give this a good whisk. Mix, mix, mix. Combine everything in well. You know, I love people who have genius ideas and who experiment with their cooking. I love that. And this is the cornmeal that we're using. We're using the finer grain cornmeal. You know, there is a fatter grain to this. We're using the fine one. The fine one gives great results. So if you're gonna use, make this, make sure you have the fine cornmeal. So I'm just going to, yes, that's right. We're just going to add the cornmeal right into this mixture. Previous recipe I did. We bake the cornmeal and then we add the fat on top. But according to Sapphira, I'm hoping I'm saying her name correct, you don't have to do that. And my aunt mentioned to me, she's from quarantine, she mentioned to me you don't have to do that either. You can just mix it straight into the mixture, and when this started to bake, it's going to separate. The cornmeal is going to sink to the bottom, and you're going to have that nice fat on top. So I went ahead and preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to go ahead, pour this into our pan, and we're going to start the baking process. So I'm gonna go in, you know, everything I do in this kitchen always have a little twist, either Ash twist or someone twist. I'm gonna go in with some cream of coconut. That's right. So her recipe didn't call for this, but you know, I love to experiment. So we're gonna go in with a can of cream of coconut. Mix that in, you know, flavor on top of flavor, right? Mix that in well, and now we're gonna go ahead and pour this into our baking pan. So I'm using here a 9x13 pan, baking pan, and we're gonna pour this in, this delicious mixture. Scrape everything in. And I'm gonna bake this, put it in the oven. Below this, I'm gonna put a pan with water and, you know, let it so it cooks evenly and nice. So I'm gonna put a pan on the bottom rack with water and this above of it. So this is the current setup. As you can see, I have a pan under that bigger pan with our mixture with, you know, half pan of water, and we're gonna bake this off anywhere from an hour to 20 minutes. You know, we're gonna keep an eye on it. So it's between one hour, 20 minutes to an hour. So I'll give you the exact time in the description box below. This is what our fat top is looking like after baking for 1 hour 15 minutes. It still have that jiggle to it, as you can see, and that's totally perfect. We're gonna let this cool down completely, and make sure you let it cool down, guys, completely before you cut into it, and then we're gonna see that finished product. But look at that, you can see the fat, you know, rise up, and we have the cornmeal at the bottom. But when we cut into this, you'll get a better look. And here you have it, our finished fat top. Look at that, guys. Y'all know I already went in and dig in, right? But I have a perfect slice here to show you guys. You know, look at that beauty. You see that beautiful cornmeal there, that layer of cornmeal, and look how much layer of fat here. This is what you want in fat top. You want a nice layer of fat on top. That's the goodness of fat top. And this is how I remember it, you know, the ladies selling it in the market. This is how I remember it. So, of course, I'm your taste tester. I'm gonna go in with a mouthful. That fat on top, it's so addicting. You don't want to stop eating. Yes, me dress up for aisle. I'm just kidding, guys. I went to Justin had award night at his school, so I went there. So I just got back and I decided to, why not come on camera all looking little all glam and say hi to you guys and you know, do a taste test, right? But thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you do try it, leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts on it, and we can all thank Safara together for this genius idea to add, you know, the carnation milk to the fat top or evaporated milk, whatever you add to it. But I hope you guys enjoy this recipe with my twist and Safara twist. Thank you guys so much for your love, for your gratitude, your thanks, everything. You know, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. See you guys soon again with another delicious recipe.